planet is Uranus.
Did you guys see the new Mavic accessories?
I like the little Christmas hat.
Yeah, we actually spoke about these.
We did, right? So,
yeah.
Well, knock the easy one out first. They for $7. I find this to be really useful because I transport Mavic in a 2-stage method. I keep it in a little cheapo knockoff Pelican case for storage and for when it's riding in the vehicle. And if I get to somewhere where I'm going and I need to walk more than 5 feet, I take the drone out and I put it in a basic messenger bag, like nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
The problem in there is like the props flap and you worry when you pull it out that the props are going to catch. It just needs to be. People are using these like wrap things or like tech wraps, they're called. It's like a padded little blanket that you wrap up a piece of tech in.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. It's a nice little premium seeming pouch. I would be able to slide it in here, boom, and then put it in the bag, and it has a little shroud on it. $7. If you buy it from DJI, they're going to charge you $10 shipping. Get it on Amazon for I think $13. I'm going to get one of these at some point.
Yeah.
I have every other fucking accessory anyway.
Yeah.
Over
well,
here
this will be that. I think this is great for especially your situation.
Yeah.
Right. You like to carry that messenger bag.
I would keep that in the messenger bag, and then when I pull out of the case and go into the bag, I would put this on there. I got to get something to protect my controller from that scenario as well. But the other
let's talk about those.
No. I want to save the industrial fans for last.
Okay.
Let me just run through the easy ones. That's what I'm saying. I know that's what you want to talk about. They have toy grade style propeller guards, cheapo $15 piece of plastic that just pop in that way if you're flying inside and you bump into the table leg like I've done. Instead of shredding the prop on the leg and the drone, maybe you bounce off. All right, that's easy, right? They look reasonable for what they are. I don't really like propeller guards at all. Although if you want to use them, use them. A new version of the charging hub. So the current charging hub, which I have, you plug the charger into it. It charges 4 Mavic batteries sequentially. This is the advanced charging hub, which also has a plug for the higher wattage Phantom charger on it.
Oh.
So you can plug a 100-watt Phantom 4 charger, I think it is, right, into this thing and get more juice to the hub. So if you had a Phantom 4 before and you wanted to use, because the home charger for Mavic is like 45 watts. It's pretty low.
Okay.
Charges relatively slow. So this should be able. What's interesting about this product is they had alluded that this product when it came out was going to allow simultaneous charging using the Phantom charger. So you'd be able to charge 2 batteries at once off that charger. Now it looks like that's not the case. It's sequential. So it's like $15 more than the other hub, and it just has one extra plug for the Phantom 4 100-watt charger. And
just to charge it faster.
Yeah.
I guess.
So you could get this in a Phantom 4 charger, and I don't find that charging time is a humongous deal, but whatever. All right, now we'll get to
the industrial fans.
Remember when you were in school, if you went to school in the 80s, or if you went to school in an area other than Florida that didn't have air conditioning necessarily in the school?
Or the back of an airboat.
Back of an airboat, yeah. If you lived in Florida, imagine the back of an airboat. If you lived in non-warm climates,
or when
I went to school, there was
if it's not necessarily school, you walked into a warehouse and you
warehouse,
looked up towards the
warehouse, fair enough. Those large industrial fans
Yeah.
with the crazy metal cage because the
you
fan
walk
is in there.
It's
like 36-inch blades or whatever. So
now your Mavic can have it too.
Yeah, interestingly enough, DJI released these steel cages.
Is it actual steel?
Click on the link, Paulo. You got the link there? Yeah. Click on the link and look at the other photos. There's like a photo of it like bashing into a wall. The last photo.
I see it.
Okay.
You can see like a detail of the yeah.
So these are like upgraded prop guards. These are super upgraded.
Not only are
these
upgraded prop guards, but they're a propeller cage, and they use a different model propeller.
Yeah, so it's not
that
the
you standard
put your
Mavic
props
propeller.
In there.
This is a different. And what's interesting to me is I want to know more about these propellers because they don't have a separate listing for the propellers.
Yeah.
But it's a different model propeller, and they don't have a close-up of them, but they look like a regular Mavic propeller. But I wonder if these don't provide more lift than the standard Mavic propeller. And if you could use these, I think
this certainly adds more weight.
I don't think there's a difference in the flight characteristics of the prop from what I can tell. I think the prop is modified to allow for installation of the cage where it may have a clip, because then there's another clip that comes with it. So I think the prop just might attach differently, and that's why it's different.
Yeah.
So I don't think it says it. Yeah. So good on DJI for being upfront, right? The Mavic Pro, straight from their website, the Mavic Pro propeller cage is specifically designed to protect people and objects from spinning propellers. So my only usage, let me go through the details, I guess, because maybe it's not clear to everybody. So you've got these heavy metal cages that completely surround and encapsulate the propeller.
Yep.
If there's no way a propeller is striking anything.
Nothing.
So where you would use this would be if you had to, for some reason, fly Mavic in a place close to people, children, or animals, indoors, and you had to use the Mavic. I don't know why you'd be in this situation, right? But you had to use the Mavic, and you had to make sure maybe there was a kid going to be nearby, and you had to be 100% sure that nobody was going to get injured, so you put these things on. Here's the catch. Number one, these things are, I think it's $159.
$159,
Yeah.
and that's tax included.
Yeah, tax and shipping included, because over $90 from DJI, they paid shipping. $160 for prop cards. The aircraft, the aircraft becomes heavier after mounting it, meaning the propeller cages. There's 4 of them, not 1, but the flight time can still be up to
12 minutes.
This is bad English here, but this is, I'm reading quote unquote, so I know it's wrong, but this is what it says. But the flight time can still be up to 12 minutes, suitable for flying indoors in crowded areas and under capitalized tripod mode. So if you were going to take this thing into do a real estate shoot indoors, and it was a furnished place, and you absolutely could not damage the $500,000 couch that you were going to film with the Mavic while flying through the living room,
this would be ideal.
Yeah. So
maybe this is a step forward for you, because we had spoken before where Disney was trying to. Because what they're saying here is improves overall flight safety, suitable for flying indoors in crowded
somebody
areas.
decided somewhere that there was a demand, or they wanted to produce a product that would make the drone extremely safe around people and children. But why? I don't know about using it at Disney, but maybe they just want to show, like, hey, from now on, every drone we offer is going to have some system that's going to allow to make the drone injury proof.
It could be, but then you also have people that use this in real estate where they fly.
Now, what happens when you have these things on for safety, and you've got the thing maybe 50 feet in the air, and now it's super heavy, and it has a failure and falls down, and the propellers aren't going to hit you, but now you got like a steel ring of death attached to them. So again, there must be a demand. Somebody must have asked DJI to produce these.
Now, is this?
Like customers must be asking.
On their specification, it says the propeller cage. A single one weighs 45 grams. That's 45 grams
that
times
means
4.
It's 180 grams of cage. Then the securing locks weigh an additional 2 grams for the set. So you got 100. What is it? 180.
Yeah, you're roughly right, about 180.
Yeah,
180, 185.
Weight, my friend. Yeah,
and that falling out with only 12 minutes, and let's say you have some type of
this is DJI 12 minutes. DJI 12 minutes means 8 to 10.
Yeah.
And no, nothing against DJI. All drone manufacturers do this, right? Mavic is supposed to get 27. Most of my flights are between 19 and 21.
Yeah.
And that's averaging for calm days, wind days. So
calm days, windies, if I went in sport mode or not.
Right.
Like, that all depends.
If you took it all the way to the end, too.
Yeah, and that's if you want to come back on 0 battery. So I'm happy with 20 minutes. That's what the Mavic, in my usage, how I use Mavic, it gets to 20 minutes easy.
Which I think is more than
20 minutes easy, right?
Yeah.
Easy.
Now you're talking about DJI 12 minutes is DJI 8 minute, is real life 8 minutes translation, maybe 10, maybe 8. So I guess if you had to fly the thing into a fucking nursing home or a nursery with a bunch of little babies, I need to fly my drone here like in an emergency, like
put the prop guards on.
Put on the Mavic propeller cage.
With these industrial fans, does it make it louder now? So now you have these industrial fans.
I'm sure it makes more noise. I'm sure it does, and I'm sure you have reduced thrust. Well, and you definitely have more weight.
Yeah.
Crazy that DJI is releasing a product that weighs so much to attach to a Mavic. It says what they have in confidence in the Mavic being
I probably would have accepted this a little bit better on the Phantom, because the Phantom is much larger. So you would think they would try to do something like this on there, where they market the Mavic to be smaller, nimble, and a lot more fun to fly in, what they like to push as sport mode.
Mavic is the only drone that they really lead you to believe is designed to be flown indoors. And it is and it isn't, and I don't want to get too far down that road because I know we're running long already, but maybe for another time we'll talk about this. The Mavic is shown off as a quasi indoor drone numerous times by DJI, and now they're releasing products or specifically free for indoor use, and they're calling out indoor use. Yeah. And the reason Mavic is because number one, it's much smaller than Phantom, or at least lower profile. And it was their first drone to have that rock hard downward vision positioning, which allowed the non-GPS indoor positioning to work really well.
Yeah.
Phantom 4 has that as well, but Phantom 4 is not marketed like that. So, all right, so that's that.